Okay. Headphones on. This is like, you're going to absolutely lose your fucking shit on this.
You say this every week, you know that.
Yeah, I know, but I'm actually quietly confident that I've actually fucking nailed it with this one. I really do. If I can just see the hotkeys, it'll be great. And look, you ready? What do I get if it's perfect? Do I get like a round of applause or a standing ovation?
You get a virtual high five.
All right, grand. Boom. Boom. Hey everybody, what's the crack? You are listening to Unforeseen, the podcast that is truly unforeseen. I'm Ross Browne, and I'm joined, of course, as always, by Lorraine Murphy. What is the crack? What's the story? How are you getting on?
I'm all right now. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm good. What's the crack? Any scandal?
Do you remember a couple of weeks ago we were talking about New Year's resolutions?
Yeah.
I've decided what my New Year's resolution is going to be. You know the way I don't do anything in January, I do it in February.
Oh yeah, you said that. You said yeah. Because
so
normally everyone falls off the wagon, and then you're only getting going.
I can rub it in everybody's faces now.
Yeah.
So I am going to watch all of the films that I should have watched, and everyone says you should watch. You know those classic films.
Taxi Driver.
Yeah.
Raging Bull.
Anything that I should have seen, like all those classics, I haven't seen. Like there's a good chance.
I haven't seen anything of the 70s American, like the Goodfellas, The Godfather.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Usual Suspects, and I know the full story of it. Like I know the whole references and everything. Taxi Driver, Raging Bull. I haven't seen Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, and I love Jim Carrey.
Oh, I went to the cinema. I was very drunk watching it.
Really?
In the cinema, it was a horrible experience.
Okay. What's the worst movie you've ever watched?
I haven't walked out of a cinema too many times, but I did for Anchorman 2. Anchorman 2 was awful. Anchorman 2 was very bad.
It wasn't.
I was
Anchorman
bad.
1. But it was grand. It was funny, like.
Nah, I walked
really?
out of it.
Did you love Anchorman 1?
The first time I watched it, I was like, and then I watched it the second time, and I went, what was wrong with me the first time around? Now it's my most quoted movie.
Yeah.
I adore it.
You love
Adore it. Love Lamp.
I walked out of only one movie ever, and it was Thank You for Smoking.
I don't think I've ever seen it. Of course, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen anything I'm supposed to.
Atrocious.
Who's in that?
Don't know. It's about cigarette lobbyists, but it was kind of like a Coen brother. It was an attempt at like a Coen brothers kind of movie.
Okay.
It was like a satirical kind of, wisecracking kind of like the Hud. It was trying to be the Hudsucker Proxy, but it wasn't. And the only other movie as well that I almost walked out of but didn't was Intolerable Cruelty. Catherine Zeta-Jones and George Clooney, I think.
Okay. Again, haven't seen it.
And I love George Clooney. Fucking atrocious. There's more drama in the Nespresso ads that he does than there was in Intolerable Cruelty. It was fucking woeful.
So I won't be putting that on my list then.
No.
What I'm thinking is I'm going to do one classic movie a week.
Okay, that's a lot. That's 52 movies.
I think that's doable though, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, every week. One a week, yeah.
So that's what I'm going to do. So if you want to add to the list, please do. I've got all of the Goodfellas, the Godfathers, Lord of the Rings. I haven't seen Lord of the Rings.
Have you not seen? Well, hang on a second. I've only seen one.
Harry Potter's I haven't seen either.
I've only seen one Lord of the Rings, and I've only seen 3 Harry Potters, maybe.
Yeah, I haven't seen any.
Yeah, I'm not, and I don't think I'm missing out. Like Matrix.
No. You see, exactly.
You haven't seen the Matrix.
No, I haven't.
Do you like sci-fi?
Hang
on a second. No, this will decide whether or not we actually continue what we're doing here on this podcast.
Okay.
Have you seen and are you in love with The Fifth Element?
So it was fun anyway. Thanks for listening.
Motherfucker.
No.
You've never seen The Fifth Element?
No.
Luc Besson?
No. You could be speaking French to me right now.
You won fucking, what's her name? You one that does all the fucking Resident Evil movies. What's her name?
I haven't seen those either.
Jovovich. Mila Jovovich. Bruce Willis. Chris Tucker. Lee Evans.
See, this is why I'm doing this.
Fucking hell. Okay, Fifth Element is number 1 on your list.
Okay.
Fifth Element is one of the greatest movies of all time.
Okay.
With the greatest song ever, probably in a movie.
What's that?
It's an operatic thing sung by an alien. But it's aside from the
This is not enticing me.
Aside from The Greatest Showman, it's the best song in a movie. Because The Greatest Showman is.
The Greatest Showman is.
And A Star Is Born.
Oh,
fucking gone. I'm Fucking
week. A Star is Born.
My eyes out for A Star is Born.
I watched it once and I don't think I can watch it again because it just makes me so
It
sad.
floored me.
Oh,
Lady Gaga's quite hot in it as well.
she is actually.
Yeah.
She is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a strange. She's a.
No,
There's
no.
What?
Do not say Lady Gaga is weird or anything.
No.
Do not diss Lady Gaga.
No, I think she's
adore
fucking
that
class.
woman.
Oh yeah, I love Lady Gaga, but I'm saying she's got a strange thing about her where she has multiple looks. There she looks like, hometown girl.
Yeah.
Kind of like trying to make it music, real kind of like plain Jane almost. And then she's got such striking features, almost alien-esque in terms of like her bone structure is so unique and so striking. You're kind of going like, but then she looks really soft featured when she's in A Star is Born. She's got this chameleon like bone structure. It's bone structure. That's what it is. I love Lady Gaga.
I think in years to come we're going to go, oh my God, she was an absolute artist.
Yeah, 100%.
Artist.
100%.
Oh, I think she's just amazing.
She was in a reality TV prank show on MTV before she was Lady Gaga, when she was just Stephanie Germanato or whatever her name is.
Really?
It was called Boiling Point. And it was basically pranksters they were basically trying to get people to reach their boiling point and be like, listen, would you fuck off? And if that happens, they don't get any money. But if they don't reach their boiling point and they stay cool, then the person turns around after 5 minutes and goes, here's $100.
Oh,
so she was ordering
I love
coffee
that
and they were
concept.
fucking with her, and she was being a little bit sarcastic, but she was pure like, oh my God. Like she wasn't like Lady Gaga. It was very funny.
Do you know what I'm going to do actually? I'm going to add,
Go on.
was it the original? A Star is Born has been made a couple of times. Chris Christopherson, the country singer, I'm pretty sure was in a version of it.
Was Barbara Streisand in a version of it?
I will Google
Because
right now.
Chris Christopherson makes me think immediately of Barbara Streisand as well.
There was one in 1937 and one in 1976.
Wow. That would have been Streisand in 76. That did
You
everything.
did right, yeah.
Yeah, is it?
Gary Busey, Chris Christopherson,
Chris Christopherson and
Barbara Streisand.
Barbara Streisand always did stuff together, yeah.
Yeah. So that's the
Wow.
one I'm going to add to my list.
Yeah. That was the exclamation point to A Star is Born. Because, he was drinking in it and stuff.
So if anybody wants to add to my list of classic movies that there's a fair chance I haven't seen
our
it.
listeners. We're going to get like Debbie Does Dallas and shit like that. Fucking Anal Astronauts 4.
For the purposes of research.
In the interest of cinema, she will, I would say write it out, but maybe that's not the correct.
Yeah, look, my
analogy.
Google search history is weird enough as it is. Let's not add to that. Speaking of which, let's get into this week's podcast. Remember last week we were talking about the evil toast?
The satanic toaster, yeah.
We're keeping on the religious vibes right now. I don't know if you've ever heard of a man called Rick Pino.
No.
He is the founder of the Heart of David Worship Centre. So it's
The Heart of David Worship Centre.
Yeah, he's a preacher.
Okay.
He's a musician, and he tends to incorporate the two into live events. Okay.
Concert, like religious concerts.
Yeah.
Okay.
So before we go anywhere, let's just say, right, I don't care what anybody believes in. We're not bashing anybody's religious beliefs here.
Well,
no.
What's this wee business, pale face?
Well, I'm not. I'm speaking for myself here, okay?
I'm a devout atheist.
So it's
so
all about...
I bash all religions equally.
It's all about the music and the performance of this video here. This is Rick Pino live in concert.
Okay.
Put a place of honor in our hearts for you, Lord. We know that we can't receive anything from anyone until we have honor in our hearts for them.
Rick Pino is a bit of a rocker.
A little bit.
He's got a bit of a Limp Bizkit vibe to him.
Yeah,
he
Fred
does.
Durst
Yeah.
kind of vibes.
So just like Moses, as a sign of honor, as a sign that you are removing the things that separate you from the holy place,
I am going to predict the musical stylings of Rick Pino.
Yeah.
Rick Pino, is
Yeah.
it? I'm going to predict the musical styling.
Go on.
Can I do an impression of what he's going to sound like?
Yes, please.
Lord, you are my destiny. That's what I think it's going
What
to
do
be.
they call that again? That's gwar or something, isn't it?
I don't know.
That style of singing.
I can't do it though. It makes me hiccup every time I do it. I can't do it. I don't have it.
We know what you mean. We know what you mean.
Fucking hell. Yeah.
You strained yourself there, Nick.
Sepultura, like Sepultura. Do you remember that South African band?
No.
No, they were like...
I just invite you to kick off your shoes right now. Come on, everybody, all over this place.
Because he's
I
so
don't care
gentle.
How young you are, I don't care how old you are. Kick your shoes off in this place. And what?
Because only Jesus can give you the soul you need.
Oh!
Boom. Bomba
While
clot.
you're down there, grab a couple socks.
This guy's crazy.
Come on, put those things up. Spin your shoes, sock keys, I don't care. Everybody, you're not spinning anything. Come on, grab something.
I mean, just by the very nature of it being Christian rock,
Yeah.
it immediately undermines the rock. Doesn't it? It's like, hey guys, let's all spin our socks. Hang on a second. It's like, are you going to throw a TV out of a hotel room? Oh, no, we're going to clean the windows. Because, you know, the window to the soul is very important. Spin your sock. They're all now standing in bare feet, spinning their socks.
All
which
I can
means-
think of is the stink of feet in that room must be horrific.
Yes, but they've all showered recently.
How do you know that?
Cleanliness is next to godliness.
Oh, okay.
The floor is obviously clean and no broken glass because no one's drinking because it's probably a dry gig.
True that.
So they're all just standing there. This may as well just be in a fucking, like a youth centre.
Everybody!
Because a lot of teeny boppers at this as well. Again, no drink. Kids and all, full-blown kids. Full-blown. I don't know what a full-blown kid is. It's a half-blown adult is a full-blown kid, isn't it? That's a full-blown child. I don't understand how a child, how something not fully developed can be full-blown. It makes no sense. That's a full-blown lamb.
Let's sing this.
His intro is fucking ridiculously long.
Now, this is a cover of a classic song. Can you figure out what the song is? Just from that little drum beat intro.
You spin me.
Is it? Is it Pete David's? Is it Pete Doherty's "You Spin Me Right Round, Baby, Right
How
Round"
did you
like
know?
a record, baby, right round, right round? Oh, because he's spinning the socks. Okay. Right.
Right round, Jesus, right round, like a record, Jesus, right round, round, round. You spin me.
One fella isn't getting the whole spin the socks motif. Everyone else is doing this, and he's just going backwards and forwards. I've watched far too much Karate Kid. It's just, that's all I know, to be honest with you. This is so ridiculously vanilla. Like, I'm ashamed to be white. Like, this is the definition of Caucasian. If ever, there's no soul.
Wait now, they start rocking out now.
Hang on a
while.
second out. There is no soul. There's no authenticity. There is no, it's just so fucking bland. I'm very suspicious of things that are that wholesome and that kind of, you know, hey everybody, let's all form a circle and tell each other positive. I'm always like, there's something, what are you really doing behind the doors? What? None of these people specifically, but I'm very dubious of niceness.
Okay.
I'm always going, there must be, you have to see the edge. People have to show a little bit of an
Why
edge.
can't people just be good, nice,
Do you remember Ned
wholesome?
Flanders, the episode
Yeah.
where he snapped? Yeah, because he was hiding it. You need to show a little bit of an edge, just to show I'm on a level. I'm human. I'm not trying to hide all this
Maybe
shit.
they're good people and they're wholesome and they enjoy waving their socks around.
And they go home and they shove their face into a chocolate cake and fucking
Nothing wrong with that.
fart on cats. And they're just like, I just need to feel something, man.
Right round, Jesus, right round, like a record, Jesus, right round, sing it out.
Not great with the old breath, is he? Round.
You spin me right round, Jesus, right round, like a record, Jesus, little bit louder. You
Or maybe sing it at all would be nice. Jesus Christ. Amen. This is supposed to save your soul. Like, this is the stuff that's meant to inspire you to inspire salvation of the soul.
I wonder.
And they can't even fucking smash a guitar and throw a whiskey in the air and be like, yeah, fucking come on. Like, where's the passion? There's no passion. It's dead.
I just wonder about the song choice. Like, why this song? You spin me right round, Jesus, right
Because
round.
it's the only song they could find that didn't have an offensive thing in it.
Well, like, would you not pick a song that's a
leg.
bit like about, I don't know,
Pick a song and I'll find I'll find what the religious person will find wrong in it. Go on, pick any song.
wet, 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 love is all around.
That's just all about a big fucking vagina. Wait, oh, sorry, love is all around, is it?
Yes.
Fucking, what, all the gays as well, is it? It's all around. See? Go on, give me another song. I'll find the religious flaw in it.
Westlife, flying without wings.
Fucking Icarus, the cunt. Cocky. Pride. Pride comes before a fall. Here you go. Flying without wings. Even angels need wings, you cocky fuckers.
Bon Jovi, living on a prayer.
Living on a prayer. That's a good one now. No, Jenny used to work in the docks. She was a fucking whore. One more song. Think of the most wholesome song.
Wagon Wheel. What's your man? Nathan Carter.
Rock me mama like a wagon wheel. What's next? Something. Show me how you feel.
Like wagon wheel. Rock me mama anyway.
Well, it's incestuous anyway, isn't it? Rock me mama like a wagon wheel.
Actually,
Like,
yeah.
Fucking rock
Never
me.
thought of the
Come
lyrics.
on, rock me. You wagon. Listen, let Rick Pino do his thing. I've no issue with him. Again, same as whatever people want to believe, whatever people want to do, that's cool. But if Rick Pino was on stage and I had to endure that,
You wouldn't be waving your
I'd
socks,
be punching
no?
a full-blown child. Let me tell you about one of my favourite places in the world. I've played comedy clubs and theatres and pubs and live music venues all over the world. America, UK, Spain, Germany, Ireland, the whole shebang. One of my favourite places of all time is Sea Church in Ballycotton. Sea Church is East Cork's newest restaurant and live music venue. It is a modern and beautiful building. Integrated perfectly with one of the most iconic live venues in a beautiful church, and it's just being in there. You're going, oh, this is a very special space. It's class, and it gives so much gravitas and so much mood and atmosphere to every gig. Playing host to some of the best music artists, Christmas parties, mulled wine receptions overlooking the ocean, tableside entertainment and DJ. It's also the ultimate venue for other parties as well, for unforgettable weddings, birthdays, anything you want to put on there. It's absolutely great. Staff are absolute legends inside there. Everybody just kind of looks like they kind of want to be there and that no one's paying them, which is kind of what you want. And fabulous seafood, burgers, wings, pizzas galore, washed down with Ireland's greatest musicians, comedians, not like myself, and playwrights as well. Find them on social media at Sea Church Ballycotton, or you can find them for more information on booking. Visit seachurch.ie, and you can get all your stuff there. That's seachurch.ie.
Infomercial time.
Oh, yes. Love a good infomercial.
This was a suggestion by Sean Mulcahy, who has been listening back to the Wonderpants episode.
Wow, episode 2 or 3, is it?
Yeah, early
Yeah.
days. And he says that this product immediately came to mind.
So he saw Wonderpants and
Yeah.
then he thought of this thing that you've lined up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he says this would be the perfect accessory for the Wonderpants. So let's check it out.
Okay, all right.
Are you suffering from punch?
Oh, hang on a second.
Foul.
Fucking hell. That's radioactive. She lifted her arm and she literally fucking scorched the shit out of him. Foul feet. Okay, let's play this a little bit further.
Feet? Beast.
This is fucking the weirdest ad I've ever seen in my life. Somebody had to sit down and CGI green smoke coming. They go, no, we want it coming directly out of the crack of the arse. Can you get it to actually emanate so that we think it's actually just coming directly out of the crack of his arse? And why is there a woman behind him as well? Is that a dude with boobs?
Butt odor?
Is this Anal Academy 4? I think I've seen this one. Why is his face 1 centimetre from his arse crack? Pass me the wrench. And he's like, yes, and while I'm doing it, I will just pie face your asshole, which has green fucking... I'm at a complete...
How do you stop the stink?
Don't stick your face in his fucking hole. Doc Bottom's all natural A spray.
Hi, I'm Adam J, and this is Doc Bottom's A-Spray, the all-new, all-over deodorant that prevents odors before they start and can be used anywhere, and I mean anywhere on your body.
Straight up the Mickey. What is it with Americans And that's it.
Full stop.
They're just so veneered, aren't they?
What do you mean?
They've just got Americans just have a veneer that we don't have. Do you know? We're like an MDF table. We're just all splintery and chippy. Do you know? Coffee rings on us all the time. But Americans just have this, whether it's the teeth or the skin or the hair or the voice, it's just, hi. It's just, they've got a veneer.
Yeah.
Even personality-wise. They're like, all right, have a nice day. They kind of, you know?
I don't know if you...
We don't have it. We're like, go fuck yourself.
Have you never seen a Mattress Mick ad?
What is the veneer made of? I would like to ask. This, by the way, this doesn't look... Is it a spray bottle? With a tiny nozzle? It's like the sun cream one.
Yeah, it's
Isn't
not
it?
quite like a deodorant spray.
No,
but it's more kind of like...
It's like a... So
Yeah,
it looks like there's liquid going to come out rather than aerosol.
Yeah, that's the way it looks.
Yeah, it's very odd. And as well, they're really pushing the all over the body thing. Like, they've basically said, this is for your arse crack as well.
Yeah.
Normally, if your arse crack is atrocious, you either need to change your diet or wash your hole. You don't go, it's just one of those problem areas where, you know, horrific odors come from.
There's
like,
other options than
there's
having
several
to mask
days.
this smell.
Yeah, there's several days worth of problems going on. If you need to go, I need deodorant for all of me.
Ace Spray goes where other deodorants can't. Ace Spray your butt.
Here's a question for you. Do women get swamp ass?
What the hell is that?
I'm sorry, what?
What?
Swamp ass.
What's that?
When your ass area in your trousers or pants turns into a swamp. You've never heard of swamp
You're
ass.
going to have to go again now.
Swamp ass, everybody. Men, we all get it. Swamp ass.
What are you doing that it gets... What?
Your ass has the properties of an actual geographical swamp. Maybe it's because we've got more stuff going on down there.
Do ye though?
Do we?
ye?
Do we?
Do ye?
All our shit's on the outside. All our shit's on the outside. So there's corners and there's, you know what I mean? There's behinds and unders and arounds.
Yeah.
And you're walking and it's sunny and you're... I've done that move countless times where you just have to pull the whole arse of your pants and just pulled it out or down.
That was just a wedgie.
No, it's not a wedgie. It's just to get some bit of fucking air into the swamp. It's horrific. It's like you've sat in a warm puddle.
Oh.
And it's yours. You are the puddle. Do women not get this?
Well, I don't...
See,
this is news to me.
See, here's the thing. You've got knickers, right? And they're like, you know, they're form-fitting.
Yeah.
Whereas we just have like...
But surely you would have more air going on then.
How would we have more air?
If you're looser. Surely we would be more prone to this swamp.
No,
what do you
because
call
you...
it? Swamp arse.
Swamp ass, not swamp arse. Don't be stupid. Swamp
Sorry.
ass. Like, but knickers are kind of like, you know, they're skimpy enough. And when I say skimpy enough, as in half your cheek is kind of, the edge of your cheek is out, and they're smaller and they're like, there's less material. But we wear like a full pair of shorts, like, under a pair of trousers. If you wore
Which is mad.
If
really,
you wore a
isn't
pair
it?
of shorts under a pair of trousers, you'd be like,
That would be
fucking hell,
deeply uncomfortable,
this
actually,
ass
yeah.
is like a swamp. So why are we doing it? Why aren't we wearing just little thongs?
I don't know. It probably would be very uncomfortable for you though.
I think it would be very liberating to feel your arse cheeks just touching off denim. Just that feel of a pocket just rubbing slightly against your arse. You probably don't even realise you're desensitized to it. I think if I put on a little pair of knickers now, or a little pair of men's underwear, skimpy ones,
I'd say you'd find it
or even a thong, I'd be like,
deeply
this
uncomfortable.
is delicious.
No, I don't think you would.
Do you not think so?
No.
Not
I
up
think
the
you'd
hole.
be falling out of it in places and it would just be really
But surely they
uncomfortable.
can do something where like the front is all covered and sorted.
Yeah.
But then the back then it's just more minimalistic, more kind of, you know, Swedish.
Yeah, I'm sure you probably can. Yeah,
Can you search that up for me?
I will. What'll I look up?
No, not right now, but just can you just like, you know, if you can present maybe like options, because I would like to I would like to try new things with my underwear.
Ooh.
Yeah?
Ooh.
What are we looking at? you don't even know. Like
That's a bag.
a ba-
What's that?
is it ghoulies?
Yeah, it's like a little pouch.
A pouch. Go on.
It's like a G-string.
Describe it
it's
to me.
It's a G-string.
Sell me. You know the way your man Jordan Belfort is like, sell me this pen. Do you know the Wolf of Wall Street?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sell me these underwears.
So it looks. I'm trying to figure out what fabric that is. It looks kind of meshy.
Meshy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a G-string.
All right.
It's really, really tiny.
Yeah.
And it goes. It's that like.
I know this. Is this the one that only has one side? It doesn't have a second strap around one hip. Is that one?
What do you mean?
Do you know the way you've got like two sides? Do you know that you got two sides? Like it goes right around the waist.
Yeah.
Well, there's ones that just cup.
Oh yeah, no.
dick and balls,
This goes all the way around.
And then it only fastens at one side, kind of thing.
No, this goes all the way around. It's classic G-string.
Okay.
Except at the front.
Yeah.
Rather than it creating that triangle effect.
Yeah, there has to be a bag.
There is.
It's like a bunch.
It's like a little hammock.
A little bunch.
It's like a little hammock in the front.
Yeah, have you never seen that?
I've never seen
That's
this before.
That's what the Chippendales
Why
were.
would I have seen this before?
Chippendales? Have you ever seen
No.
Chippendale? You've never gone to a Chippendale? Chippendale.
Is it bad that you've been to the Chippendales
No,
more
I've
than
never
I
been
have?
to the Chippendales. I just couldn't say it. I was like,
You're getting really
I was like,
flustered
you've never
about
been
this.
to the Chippendales. You never been to Chippendales?
No, never.
No, I saw Chippendales when I was 6.
You just said you've never been to the Chippendales.
I've never been. I've never been like, one please. Take it off. I've never done that, but I saw Chippendales at age 6. Lanzarote, or possibly Alcudia,
Okay, that
or
would
possibly
explain a
Santa
lot.
Ponza. Which one had the big square?
I
I think it was Lanza. And they had a big square. And you know the way there'd be all different bars with all different shows on and stuff.
Yeah.
And then you would all sit in the kind of communal square and you could go to all the different bars. There was a Chippendale show on one of the bars and I wandered over because there was a punch bag game over there. And I saw
yeah, of course.
more punch bag than I bargained for. They were like, come on over the side over here, the drifters are on. I was like, I think I just saw a couple of drifters. So we're on feet now. Someone's spraying their feet.
A-spray your feet, A-spray under your arms. You can even A-spray your privates.
Did he just say you could spray your privates?
Yes.
What class is this lad in? 2nd class? Sir, there was a fella I used to go to school with, and he used to put on one glove. Like
Okay, is this primary or secondary school?
This was, let me think now. It was 3rd and 4th class.
Okay.
Yeah, he used to put on one glove
Oh, God.
and he used to chase people around the yard
Oh, no.
trying to touch their dick and balls.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. And everyone's like, sir, blah, 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 touch my privates. And that's why the word privates always sticks in my head. You can even spray your privates.
Wait now, we just need to back up the truck here a small bit. Okay, so he would put on a glove.
He would put on like
Specifically
like,
for the touching.
It wasn't it wasn't like I'm putting on my dick and ball glove. It was like it would be winter or whatever, and whatever glove he'd have on, whatever gloves he'd have on, he'd just do the one. I'm not sure I don't know why he wanted to keep the other one free. I don't know. He was worried about fingerprints or something. I'm not sure, but he would put on
The hell? That's so disturbing.
he put on one glove and then chased lads around and grabbed their dick and balls.
And like,
I saw him only a couple of months ago. Outside
Wearing the glove.
outside Tesco.
what the hell?
I was
How long
like,
did
hello.
this- And like, would he try to like reach in, or was it outside?
No. It was just like a cup thing. It was like a cup. It was just grab. I gotcha. Like it was just that. That's all it was.
But if he wasn't wearing the glove, he wouldn't go near you.
No, and I'm not sure if the glove was for his protection or ours. But I think he was just a little bit confused, and it was harmless insofar as I think he was just a bit strange, or going through a strange phase.
Yeah, well, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But everyone was just like, "Sir, that touched me privates again. We tell him to fuck off." It was that kind of way. Like nobody was kind of like, "Oh no," you know what I mean? Everyone was just kind of like, "Would you fuck off?" With your fucking glove. Someone burned that fucking glove.
Oh my God.
A-spray is safe for all your odors.
Is she spraying up her fucking gooch?
Yes, she is.
Jesus.
Zones. A-spray is 100% natural,
Shoes as well.
chemical-free, fragrance-free, and offers 24-hour protection. Plus, it's made in the USA.
I mean, yeah. Fucking, come on. Don't be buying all those Chinese deodorants and Lynx Africa. This is 100% USA fucking arse crack fucking spray.
It changes everything.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Our revolutionary formula safely protects you against embarrassing body odors by neutralizing odor-causing bacteria. It's that simple. No bacteria, no stink.
They really are marketing this to thick people. They're like, no bacteria, no they're really breaking it down to like a Barney level of stuff. Like,
You could spend a stinking fortune on all these different deodorants and never get the OdoZone coverage that this one bottle of A-Spray gives you.
Not
I
that
work
big.
hard for a living. I sweat a lot. I got odors in special places. And
like under trees, like and behind synagogues. What the fuck is special places? It's like looking at bad Garth Brooks songs. I've got smells in special places. What's the name? Lanny F.
What do you think the F stands for?
Fucking stinking.
with A-Spray, I don't have to worry about that anymore. My butt.
Calling
What? Did he just sniff and go, my butt? Oh my God. He's definitely in the same agency as all the people from 1-800-CRY and the Comfort Wipe.
order Doc Bottom.
He's like, guys, I actually would love to do the Comfort Wipe. And they're like, Lanny, for fuck's sake. Actually, that's what the F stands for. Lanny, for fuck's sake. We know, we've told you, stick to your lane. What's my lane? Stinking fuckers.
Doc Bottom's A-Spray, and you get the full-size bottle and the portable pocket shot. So log on to www.forAspray.com and order yours.
By the way, they've only taken 4 shots of people spraying themselves, and they're just repeating them over and over again.
Call an order right now before you stink up the place.
Jesus Christ. He's like David Hasselhoff's less successful brother.
Oh my God, yeah,
He's
he
the
does
bulb
look
off him.
like him.
He's the bulb off him.
He does look like
Yeah.
him.
David Hasselhoff. Just cut that bit out.
Yeah. Yeah. We have witnessed some extraordinary talents on this podcast.
We have the washing machine escape
Yeah.
artist. We have
the man who
the
buried himself for.
man who buried himself. The woman who can kill cockroach with one tit.
Yeah.
Now
Oh,
she
yes.
would need a spray.
Yeah, she would. Yes, 100%. I have an incredibly talented man for you right now.
Okay.
His name is Kent French.
Kent French.
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah. Now, Kent held the title of fastest clapper in the world.
I think I know how he claps. Does he clap this way?
Actually, there's a bit of that in it, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's that. Fucking hell.
That took it out of you,
Did I break
didn't
a world
it?
record there, did I?
Hello, I'm Kent French, but you can call me Toast. Turns out
No explanation either. Like just you can call me Toast. Anyway, as I was saying, does he have Satan written across him? Satanic Toast.
I am the world's fastest clapper.
Clapper. Okay.
I actually set the record for most claps in the minute, 721 times in 1 minute.
Fuck. Oh, that's like 11 or 12 claps a second. Isn't it? Yeah. No. No. It's 100 claps a second.
Okay, it's not 100
No.
claps a second.
Hang on a
Ross.
second. No, it's 12, 20. It's 100 claps.
It's not.
It's 12 claps a second. Oh, 100's a lot, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, yeah, there's no way. Okay.
That's a rate of 12 claps per second.
There you go.
60 seconds. So, I'm going to give you a little demo how that all works. First part is a warm-up, and then the second part gets into the ultra-fast, extreme, super fast clapping.
He is doing that. Oh, Jesus.
This is only the warm-up.
It's the warm-up. He does look like he's trying to ride you.
There is something creepy about this, isn't it?
There's a level of concentration and eye contact.
Yes, it's the eye contact.
That's very strange.
Yeah.
It's like he's trying to hypnotize you with the hands, distract you, while he's trying to seduce you.
But also edge closer to you.
He's quite movie, isn't he? He's quite movie. But yeah, it's I would be it's like he's like a human strobe light. Did I hear him go? Did I hear him go? No, I'm assuming this is quite a strenuous activity. You know what I mean? Like it's ferocious.
Course,
His arms must be like Bruce Lee level of tight. But I'm a little bit disconcerted by when someone's in the middle of it and they're smiling at you and they're going. Is there ever a time when someone would do this noise and you wouldn't be either A, freaked out, or 2, repulsed? Ready? Right? Is there anything? Even if someone was lifting a couch with you and they went, I'd be like, are you into this? Are you into lifting couches? What's going on? Is there anything? If somebody was getting a vaccine, it's not. It's the worst. It's not even like, it's just.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
That's warm up.
That was still the warm up. Fuck right off. He's going to be grunting the shit out of this now.
Now we're gonna go for feeling pretty good. I think we'll go for 14 claps per second.
Let me just try and get that rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, isn't it? Give it a go. I mean, you struggle with clapping
I do. I can't even do one
on
clap.
the singular level. Well, you just
Like, I can't.
why your hands don't
What's
even
happening, like?
because you don't. You need to make some bit of a shape to get like you're just. It's like dead. It just sounds like 2 bits of wood trying to fuck each other. It's just dead.
That's good. See, that's good. I feel like we're
This is broadcasting. We are doing it. We're doing it. We're doing a version. This is actually like we edit this and spend time on this, and people invest time to listen to this, and this is what they're getting. And we're going, yeah, no, yeah. Listen.
I thought we hit it low when I was listening to your ear.
I never listened back to that yet.
Yeah,
What happened?
You couldn't hear it.
You couldn't hear. You could see it on the fucking thing though. It was popping. I sound like
All right, Snoop.
oh man, it was popping. For shit, my ear was popping, man.
14 claps per second.
Per second. Wow.
One more gear.
Wow. I mean, that's the most sex face
It is, isn't it?
I've ever seen in my life. Like, that is full-blown sex face.
Is
There's a lot of
everything full-blown tonight?
There's a lot of full-blown things.
Would you like to see Kent clap to music now?
Yes. Is he flexing his pecs? Was he flexing his pecs? So he's not just one talent, he's multiple talents. He lost a bit of rhythm there. It's the facial expressions that get me.
Yeah.
Very expressive. Just give him a bit of accompaniment. A bit of bass. Yeah, he would wear very thin very quickly. He's like one of those acts on Britain's Got Talent where they're going, we really don't need to see it again.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
you're one and done.
But he does. He's a drummer as well, and he has other videos on.
He's got good rhythm.
He does, yeah.
He holds a good time.
He also has some videos where he
flexes his pecs exclusively.
He fills up glasses of like cocktails and stuff, and he plays tunes using the cocktail.
That thing.
Using like spoons
Oh,
and
right,
stuff
okay.
on them. Yeah, yeah. It's equally as unimpressive, really.
It's equally as shit. He is the Christian rock group of the clapping world.
Unfortunately, though, poor old Kent is no longer the record.
I thought you were gonna say he's no longer with us. Jesus Christ. Don't ever fucking be in charge of giving anybody any type of news. I'm afraid it's really bad news. We're going to have to give his bed to somebody else for an hour. Fucking hell, like. He didn't make it.
He doesn't
to
hold
the
the
vending
record
machine.
anymore. It's a guy called Eli Bishop. 1,103
Fuck
claps
off.
a minute.
That's 400 claps a second, if I'm not mistaken. Fucking hell, that's a lot, isn't it?
I think
That's nearly 20 claps a second. 1,000 what?
1,103.
That's 20 claps a second nearly. Just shy. 19 claps a second.
So he was doing 14 there.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
It's
a
a
lot.
weird thing to have to practice at home, though, isn't it?
It is a very weird thing.
And like,
And then slow it down and count. 1,
yeah, exactly.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a lot of claps.
Yeah.
It's a lot of claps.
Mm.
What do you think you could do
In a second.
in a second?
I can barely do one, like.
Yeah. Why did you did like a prepare clap going? I won't fully touch them. I'll just let the lads know
Yeah,
I'll let the girls know what's happening.
Getting the air ready around it,
Okay,
okay?
go on.
Wait, no, okay.
Is that it?
What?
It's like you saw a really shit play. You're just like, I'm out. Fuck him. Fuck him.
It was a second.
Could you not go like?
Wait, no. What are you doing? What are you doing? How are you doing that? How are you doing it? What?
Because instead of having to go like out and back, because then you go.
Yeah, that is time wasting, isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
Do I look like a really camp seal or something? Or Oh my god. Oh, is that it? Are we done?
I think we're done.
I think we're done.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Game over.
Listen, thanks everybody. This podcast is based entirely on the fact that neither of you
You're
listen.
reading the intro.
Around the world. Oh yeah, it says intro and outro.
Yes, it does.
Fucking hell, look at you. You're fucking so organised. Listen, everybody, that's been another episode of Unforeseen. An absolute pleasure, as always. Are you going to find a fella yet? What's the story? We've had no update in ages.
I'm going to get back on Tinder now.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe we'll make this a weekly feature.
little update.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you been off it completely?
I went off it because there was just so many jocks. Like it was.
What do you mean
I
jocks?
told you
Like,
about the
like fellas with baseball bats or jocks, like pairs of jocks.
Yeah, I told you about this.
Oh yeah. Fellas taking pictures, fellas profile pictures being just them and like posing in their jocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I've given it a break now.
Okay.
And I'll go back onto the
Stretch
jocks.
further afield. Go for
Plenty of fish?
some veneered fellas from America.
I could do that.
You know,
Yeah.
because all you're getting here is chipboard. If you want to get in contact with us, you can get in contact on our socials. That's at UnforeseenPod, or you can email us unforeseenpod@gmail.com with any suggestions or game suggestions, like the fantastic ones we got off Nathan and stuff like that. You can send us any comments or any praise.
Send us praise.
Do you not like praise? I fucking love praise.
Send us praise.
Yeah.
Who says that if you want to praise us?
No, like as in like Christians, like prayers. Is that what you call them? I call them praise. Yeah, you can send us praise. Wait, no, I got a second. Ask and you shall receive, the Lord said. Knock and the door shall be opened. Why wouldn't you ask people for praise? What? You're not meant to solicit?
Can you
Are you
hear
not
that
meant to
out loud,
solicit
yeah?
praise? It's sounding it. The more I'm saying it, the more I'm going. That was just me saying an extra thing, and I was like, oh, you shouldn't have said the last one. If you'd like to send us death threats, send us some death threats.
Yeah.
And if you'd also like to send us some prayers, you can rate and review now on Spotify as well, and rate and review the podcast, which is a form of praise on iTunes and everything else as well. Tell a friend. That's the most important thing, because word of mouth is very, very important. And Ooh, yes, as always, my comedy special, for some reason, is still on Amazon Prime. It's called Ross Browne, Do You Know What I Mean? You can check it out. It's an hour of the best comedy you'll see from a Cork guy in a wine suit on Amazon right now, called Ross Browne, Do You Know What I Mean?
You narrow that
It's very
down.
narrow.
Yes,
It's
yeah.
very narrow, but it's the truth. Yes, and that's it. Thanks for listening, and thanks for being our extended family of morons. I've been Ross Browne. She's been Lorraine Murphy. This has been Unforeseen. Boosh. Fuck.